What's going on YouTube? This is Kinetic, and today we are attacking chest. And what better way to launch my channel than to smash chest at the Mighty IAG. Let's get into it. Now, I have been rocking with CT Fletcher for roughly about 6 years, and his tenets as far as overtraining and working a muscle group multiple times a week, sometimes every day, have yielded excellent results for me. So I figured it's time to come out here, it's time to experience some real iron and visit a legendary place known as Iron Addicts Gym. So without further ado, we're about to get into this chest workout. Starting out with our first movement, we've got the barbell bench press. We're starting out with 45 pounds, just the bar, and we're doing 2 sets of 10. The reason for this is we want to make sure that our warm-up is efficient, because you never want to immediately jump under your heaviest weight. So 45 pounds, just the bar, empty bar, two sets, no problem, no harm, no foul. Now the next set, 135, 10 reps. This is still light work. This is still providing fluid to the muscles, waking up the body, triggering the CNS without taxing the muscle. Next set, 225. Now at this point, I am beginning to conserve energy and lessen the reps, because at this point, I'm not as strong as some of these warriors here, right? So I'm going to reduce the volume to 5 reps with 225. Now, 225 is easy weight for me, right? I can still rep this weight out. However, the purpose of this set is to not tax the body, however, to awaken the CNS and to prepare your body for that top set. So rather than repping out now, we're gonna do 225 for 5 reps, and then we're gonna move on. Now, normally at this point back home, I would jump up straight to 315. However, as I mentioned before, we're at Iron Addicts, and this is some real iron here. So I don't want to be overconfident, I don't want to be arrogant, jump straight to 3 plates and end up getting pinned underneath the weight. So we're going to do 275. 1 rep, still pretty easy. Next up, we got 315. Normally at my home gym, 315, anywhere from 3 to 5 reps on an average day. Here, I got 1 rep, and it was a grinder. However, at this point, we have now hit our top set, so we're gonna start coming back down the ladder and maximizing the amount of reps that we're hitting. We're taking pretty small drops here, because at this point, we're now switching over from the bodybuilding style of, or rather the powerlifting style of training, over to the bodybuilding style. So now we're focused on causing trauma to the muscle, and so we're taking even shorter rest breaks. I was taking rather short rest breaks anyway. However, we're increasing the volume, reducing the rest breaks, trying to maximize the amount of blood in the muscle and cause hypertrophy. So next set, 275. I got about 3 reps. Second set with 275. Once again, I'm taking short rest breaks. I only got 2 reps out of it. Now at this point, we're going to drop again, this time 225. And I have to admit, this was a bit of a humbling experience for me. Now normally I can pretty easily get a solid 10 to 15 with 225. However, dropping back down with the weights here, I got, I believe it was 5 reps on the first set, and then I went back again, and I may have gotten 3 to 4, I don't really know. However, the point of this progression, once again, we're not really counting them, we're just going to muscle failure. And the reason for that, once again, increasing the amount of blood flowing to the muscle and triggering hypertrophy. Once again, we're gonna drop the weight, and this time, 185. Now, I usually don't go this low at my gym. However, once again, I'm getting a greater challenge out of lighter weights. So, 185, maybe around 8 reps, and it was a pretty good challenge for me. With that, we have now come to our final drop, down to 1 plate, 135, and I don't care whose gym I'm at, 135 will be rep out weight for me. I refuse to let it be otherwise. So I did 40 total reps, but I did have to break it up. Once again, max reps every set, nearly to failure. And it took me about 4 sets to get there, surprisingly. But we got our 4 sets, we got our 40 reps, no arm, no foul. And with that, we are done with the bench press and on to the next movement. Now, the next movement on the chopping block is the incline dumbbell press. At this point, we're not focusing on hitting heavy weight. However, I am addicted to moving some heavy iron around. So I had to give the hundreds a try, right? And I'll be honest with you, even the dumbbells here feel heavier. I got the hundreds for about 2 reps. I didn't get it on film. However, it was a shocker for me because I normally do this as my second movement after the bench press, and usually I'm throwing the hundreds up for 10 to 15 reps after I've already pre-exhausted. So 2 reps, and then we're dropping back down in weight. We're hitting the 75s. At this point, counting reps is completely out of my mind. I'm just trying to push to failure, absolute failure, every set to cause the maximum amount of trauma to the muscle. So we're not focusing on 3 sets of 10. We're not focusing on writing in a notebook here. We're just pushing the limits and keeping our rest periods as short as possible. So I hit the 70s for 2 sets, max reps, drop down to the 60s, max reps, drop down to the 50s. Once again, max reps. Then we drop to our final set with the dumbbells at the 40s. And I hit, I don't know, maybe 10 to 15 reps at this point. And the thing about these drops, it always feels like the same weight when you keep the breaks short. So this is one of my favorite methods to confuse the body into getting stronger by doing repeated drops of small increments, and each weight feels like your top set for that movement. So we're done with the dumbbells now, and we're moving on to chest flies. Here we're doing a superset. So we're going to flies till failure, straight from that to push-ups till failure. We're running that back about 4 times, because once again, it takes a lot of reps to grow. So no 3 sets of 10. We are maximizing the pump, pushing the muscle to full, complete exhaustion, leaving nothing in the tank. So coming from top to bottom to work the lower portion of the pecs to emphasize it, and slight pause at the bottom to maximize the pump. And then from there we switch to bringing the cables up to focus more so on the upper pecs. We're hitting these for, once again, we're going to failure on each set. Now listen, if you want to maximize your potential, if you want to transform your body and become exponentially stronger, then you have to convince your body that it has no other choice. The way you do that is by putting it under rigorous stress through intense training and pushing it to its absolute limit. And that's what we did here today. So with that, that'll conclude the chest workout video. Now, I had every intention of filming this part at the gym as well. However, the music is bumping and I still have some tinkering to do with this microphone to find out how to separate my voice so it only picks up what I'm saying over the background music. So apologies for the tonal shift in the video. However, with that will conclude this video, but we're not done. I will be here in Long Beach for a week before I fly back to Chicago. So we're gonna tear it up this week. We're gonna tear it up. So if you like this kind of content, be sure to like and subscribe, and let's see if we can get this channel growing. I hope I can continue to bring you guys content and that I can improve not only in the gym, but as a content creator. And hopefully I'll be able to bring you guys content, high quality content in the weeks, months, and hopefully years to come. So with that, this is Kinetic signing out.